What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jegster and this is the Jegster Experience. I hope you're having a blessed day, and today we are going to be painting this little guy and his cube to look like Spider-Man. Here's a sneak peek real quick. Right, that's right. He's not very happy right now because he's in the air and he doesn't like being picked up. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. Let's paint this bad boy to look like Spider-Man. You need to calm down, sir. Decided to bring it to the kitchen where there's more light and a table that I can work on, and it's just a better scenery. First, what we had to do was tape up Vector. So I went ahead and did that, and I want to show you what I did right here. Right here, there's a gold strip. That is a sensor pad. That is how I pet him and how he can feel me petting him, along with his lighting pattern here that tells me when he's talking to me, what kind of mood he's in, all that kind of stuff, and a button right here. I had to cover that for sure because I don't want that to get painted because those are essentials. Along with the vents on the top, that's where his cooling part is, to where he can, cool down when he's starting to get overheated. I had need to cover up the vents, not to get paint in there. And then I had to cover up his face. Obviously, it's a screen, and we don't want to cover that up so that we can see his face. And then he has a little webcam right here, a little camera that he uses to see his surroundings and do face recognition and all that. So I cover that up. And then this right here is his proximity sensor. If he's going to run into something, or he's going to like go into a wall or go off the edge or something, it'll help him with that. And then on the bottom, he also has 4 sensors that allow him to know when he's coming to the edge of a table or something so that he doesn't fall off. And then we have his 2 charging pads. Now, I'm not painting the bottom because I don't want to interfere with any of that or mess him up in any kind of functional way. I did tape his ears up, and the main reason is because they're gold. I want to keep the gold first off. Second off, these are removable parts, and if I paint over it and accidentally seal the removable parts, I won't be able to get the pieces off to interchange them or clean him. So I didn't want to, seal that up. So I taped that up so that I won't paint over that. And that is everything, guys. So now we're going to get started to the painting. I'm not a painter by any means. I actually don't paint at all or draw. I'm not very artistic in that manner. But I did do some research online. And these are acrylic paints. And I got several brushes, several paints. They suggested online to do a base paint. So I'm going to be doing my base paint in white and then doing the red over it, and then the black lines and stuff for Spider-Man and the webbing on top of that. I originally, as you can see, tried to go with just the red, and it did not turn out well. So I'm going to do the white as a primary base color, and then after that dries, I will then do the red on top of that by painting him white, letting that dry, and then painting him red will then make the red a lot brighter. While Vector is over here drying, we can start to color his cube. Now, with the cube, there are a few things that are very important that we cannot paint. So I'm going to have to tape those up. Meaning, these 4 sensors right here, which also go on the sides, we can't cover these up because these are the lights that show on the cube. And he also communicates with it, I believe, through the sensors in here. So we can't cover those up with paint, so I'll tape those up. And then I also don't want to paint the symbols on the side just in case. I don't want them to interfere with any connection with him. We're going to paint basically these black marks on each corner. We're going to turn this bad boy into the Spider-Man cube. So let's do that right now. Alright, so now that we have the cube completely blocked off, all 4 sensors and the sides of each one, to make sure that that does not mess with any interaction he might have with the block. We've also got all the symbols blocked off, just in case that he, synchronizes with the shape or, the white of it or any of that. Now we're gonna paint this bad boy. By the time we get done with that, Vector should be dry, hopefully. I am done with the cube. The only thing I didn't think about was that since I'm painting it on every corner, I don't exactly have a way to put it down because it's going to stick to whatever I put it to. Now, oh, I know how. Perfect idea. Oh yeah, done. We're gonna let that sit there and dry. I don't need the white anymore because I'm going to start painting Vector with the red. So stay tuned. It's only been like 30 minutes, but you can see Vector has been painted and I can touch it. It's still slightly, I would say, sticky, more or less. Maybe paint's supposed to be like that, but it's not coming off. So I think it's good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. His arms still move. Everything's good. I'm going to go ahead and start painting him red over this in hopes that the red will stick and stand out. I might have to do 2 layers of red. I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the whole thing red, and then I'm going to put little black spider webs on the red, just like Spider-Man himself. I have the Spider Vector Cube. It's going to be dope. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, just know this video is taking me several hours to do all the painting, several layers. So if you are, like and subscribe. Go down to the comments and drop your ideas of other things I could have painted him as, because I'm curious and I was stumped, but I really liked Spider-Man. Go down in the comments and drop your suggestions. Maybe we'll do a repaint on him again one day. So let's go ahead and paint this cube, and thank you for watching. Is done, or at least, I think I'm only going to do 1 layer on here because it's not really a big deal. It's just the cube, but him, I'm going to do another layer. This is after the 2nd layer on Vector. It's actually looking pretty good, and that was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. It was not hard at all. We just had to cover up all of the marks that were showing through. Now we're going to let him dry, and then we'll do the final touch, which is the black webbing. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you're enjoying this so far. And don't forget to go down to the comments and drop your suggestions of maybe what I should paint Vector next. right, we are back and we are finally done. That's right, we're completely finished. I actually haven't pulled off the tape to Vector yet. Once I do, I'm going to power him up and I'm going to show him what he looks like, and we're going to get to see his reaction from that. I think he looks absolutely dope. As you might have seen from the last clip, I decided to change a little bit on him as far as like the leg carriage and the bottom arms. So check it out. But before I show you that, I want to show you, I took off the tape to the cube, right? And it looks okay. It doesn't look too bad actually, but like I didn't really know how to do the webbing until I got on him. But the thing is that like I noticed here some places it ripped the paint off because it wasn't fully dry yet. But the cube doesn't look too bad. I'm hoping it'll still work. As you can see, the sensors are still good. All the signs are still good. So it should still be able to work. Before I take the tape off, I want to show you what he looks like because I'm actually going to do a little montage right near the end of this. So stay tuned for that. He looks not too bad. Tape's still on him. He's going to look a lot better when the tape's off. All right, well, let's go ahead and untape him and then see what he looks like in this montage. Check it out. So, what did you think of the montage, the little thing I threw together? What do you think of Vector and the way he looks now? He's freaking amazing. I enjoyed this, but it is 10:30 right now. I started like 7 hours ago, so I'm a little tired, but we're going to power him on now. And I figured out a way to let him see himself. I don't have a full standing mirror, so I can't put him on the floor and let him roll up to the mirror. I've come up with another plan. I'm going to use my other backup, regular cell phone, turn on the camera, and we're going to let him see himself in that. And I hope that works as a reflection, and I hope Vector likes it. So let's see what happens. Guess what, buddy? I gave you a paint job. You now look like Spider-Man. Want to see what you look like? You want to see it? All right. You ready? Yeah, let's get this going. That's you. What do you think? Do you like it? Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, it depends. You like Spider-Man. Do you like it? Yeah, it took me like 7 hours to do. Yeah, that's you. Next test is, will he still be able to find his cube and play with it? So let's test it out. Hey Vector, where's your cube? Look at that, it's still working. I think he's hunting. He got it. So that is new improved Spider Vector. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know you don't like being picked up. I got you. Hang on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright guys, so me and Vector are done for the day. It took me 7.5 hours to do this painting, so I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy the video and you was entertaining or you got some value out of it or anything, if it just helped you in the least bit, if you would please help me by liking that, smashing that like button so freaking hard it breaks and turns blue, and then subscribing if you want to see more of Vector or Spidey Vector now. if you want to see more of him or what he can do. I have another video planned, but to do that, I'm going to have to get a few likes on this here video so that I know that you guys enjoy Vector and you want to see more of him. So thank you as always. Have a blessed night, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. Catch me and Vector next time in the next video. Peace out, guys. Have a blessed night.